My friends, today I want to share a remarkable conversation that changed my understanding of intimacy after 50. I recently sat down with Grace, a 75-year-old grandmother whose wisdom revealed what nearly 70% of couples get wrong. Her insights weren't just about physical changes. She shared a truth that could save relationships, including yours. Before Grace shares her story with you, drop your city in the comments below and subscribe to join our wisdom-seeking community. Now, let's hear what this remarkable woman has to say. 1. The truth about changes. Let me share what I've learned from my own journey of 50 years of marriage and from listening to countless couples in our community. The changes that happen after 50 are natural, but nobody really prepares you for them. For men, your energy starts dropping. Your body doesn't respond like it used to. My husband, like many men, found this hard to accept. He'd avoid intimacy completely rather than face these changes. I see this same pattern in so many couples. The man withdraws, feeling less confident, less like himself. For women, our bodies go through major changes during menopause. Suddenly, intimacy might become uncomfortable. Some days you feel like yourself, other days you don't. Hot flashes don't help. I remember feeling frustrated, confused. My body felt like a stranger. But here's what really affects relationships. Couples stop showing affection because they're afraid. Afraid of starting something they can't finish. Afraid of rejection. Afraid of disappointment. Simple things like holding hands or kissing goodnight become rare. I've seen too many loving couples start living like roommates. What I've learned is this. These physical changes are just the beginning. They start affecting how you talk to each other, how you spend time together, even how you show love. Some couples stop eating dinner together. Others sleep at different times. The distance grows bigger every day. But there's hope in understanding this is normal. Every couple I know faces these challenges. The difference is in how they handle them together. Some of my closest friends found their relationships actually grew stronger, not because they found miracle solutions, but because they learned to face these changes as a team. 2. The emotional journey. What nobody tells you about this stage of life is how deeply these physical changes affect your emotions. Let me share something personal. After menopause, I felt less attractive, less confident. My husband noticed my withdrawal but didn't know how to reach out. We were both hurting but in different ways. I see this same emotional pattern in so many couples. The wife feels her body has betrayed her. The husband feels like less of a man. Both carry silent fears, but neither wants to burden the other. This creates an invisible wall of unspoken words and hidden feelings. The hardest part? Watching how this affects your self-image. Men who were once confident become quiet, withdrawn. Women who used to feel desirable start avoiding mirrors, wearing baggy clothes. It's not just about how you look, it's about how you feel about yourself. Your relationship changes too. Where you once had playful touches and loving glances, now there's hesitation. You start second-guessing every move. Should I reach for their hand? Will they pull away? The fear of rejection becomes stronger than the desire for connection. But the deepest impact hits your sense of closeness. One couple I know, married for 45 years, told me something that broke my heart. We love each other deeply, but we don't know how to show it anymore. They stopped sharing their daily thoughts, their hopes, their fears. The physical distance created an emotional gap. Your happiness suffers in ways you might not expect. Simple joys like watching TV together on the couch become awkward. Date nights feel forced. Even family gatherings feel different because you're conscious of this invisible barrier between you. But here's what I want you to understand. These feelings are normal. Every couple I know has faced them. The difference is in how you handle them. Some let these emotions drive them apart. Others use them as a reason to grow closer, to understand each other in new ways. In our next segment, I'll share exactly how successful couples navigate these emotional challenges. Because believe me, there is a way through this, and sometimes what you find on the other side is even better than what you had before. 3. Finding your way back. Here's what I've learned works, and it's simpler than you might think. The couples who find their way back to each other don't do it through grand gestures. They start with tiny steps, rebuilding their connection one moment at a time. First, start talking, but not about sex. Talk about your feelings, your fears. I remember when my husband finally told me he was afraid of disappointing me. That honest moment changed everything. Start with simple words like, "I miss you," or "I'm scared too." These words can break down walls that physical distance built. Second, touch without expectation. Hold hands while watching TV. Brush against each other in the kitchen. Give a gentle shoulder squeeze when passing by. One couple I know started with just sitting close enough for their legs to touch during breakfast. Small touches remind your body and heart how to connect again. The key to better communication? Listen more than you speak. When your partner shares their feelings, don't try to fix things. Just listen. Show you understand. One husband told me, "I finally realized my wife didn't need solutions. She needed to know I heard her." Create new rituals together. They don't have to be romantic. Take a morning walk. Have coffee together before the day starts. Read in bed side by side. These moments build intimacy without pressure. A couple I know started gardening together. They said working with their hands helped them feel close again. Most importantly, be patient with each other. Your body and emotions need time to adjust. Don't expect everything to change overnight. Some days will be better than others. That's normal. What matters is staying connected through the process. Remember, intimacy isn't just about sex. It's about feeling safe with each other, understanding each other, supporting each other. The couples who understand this often find a deeper connection than they had before. In our next part, I'll show you how to turn these small changes into a new chapter of your relationship, one that might surprise you with its richness and depth. 4. A new chapter. My friends, this isn't the end of your love story. It's the beginning of a new chapter. Let me share what I've seen happen when couples embrace this change instead of fighting it. Remember Susan and Bob? After 43 years of marriage, they discovered something surprising. When they stopped pressuring themselves about sex, they found new ways to be intimate. They started dancing in their kitchen every evening, just swaying to soft music, holding each other close. No expectations, just connection. Now they say they feel closer than ever. This new chapter isn't about trying to be who you were at 30. It's about discovering who you are now. Many couples find their love grows deeper, more meaningful. Without the pressure of physical performance, they focus on emotional connection. They talk more, laugh more, touch more freely because there's no pressure for it to lead anywhere. I've noticed something fascinating. Couples who accept this change often become more playful, more affectionate. They flirt differently now, a wink across the room, a gentle pat, an inside joke. These small moments build a different kind of intimacy. One husband told me, "I actually pay more attention to my wife now than I did when we were younger." The most beautiful part? When you stop seeing these changes as a loss and start seeing them as an opportunity, everything shifts. Your relationship can become richer, more tender. You develop a deeper understanding of each other. Some couples tell me they feel more in love now than ever before. Here's what makes this new chapter special. You're free to write it your own way. There's no right or wrong, no should or shouldn't. Just two people finding new ways to show love and stay connected. Remember, the goal isn't to get back what you had. It's to build something new, something that fits who you are now. And often, what you build is even more beautiful than what you had before. There you have it, Grace's profound wisdom about intimacy after 50. Her insights remind us that it's never too late to rebuild connection and find new ways to express love. These changes aren't the end of the story. They're often the beginning of something even more beautiful. Take these lessons home with you. Start small, be patient, keep touching, talking, and discovering new ways to stay close. Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your story might help others find their way. Don't forget to subscribe for more wisdom about life, love, and relationships. Until next time, remember, the best chapters of your love story may still be ahead.